new rail system and tie-down points for the Jeep Gladiator. We're installing them today. Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. That's right, we're gonna be putting some new rails, some custom rails that Randall back there, he's just relaxing, don't mind him, that we're gonna be putting in his Jeep Gladiator Mojave today. He's also got some tie downs so that he can tie down lots of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, get the cover off and get these things installed. I'll show you more of it here in just a second. But real quick, if you haven't before, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Okay, we've got I should say Randall has the Tonneau cover off. And if you look, he's put some tape on there. If you're wondering what that's for, that's just to kind of have a reference as to where he's going to put the attachments at. So let's take a look down here and we'll let Randall explain what he's doing.
Okay, I had never heard of this stuff. You've heard of it, I'd never heard of it. It's called Unistrut. It comes in a 10-foot joint. This is a part of one of those. Since it's a Mojave, the joints that are, the rails that are going to go in are going to be orange.
Awesome. With
some black contrast here and there. These things, again, this is new, but they just slide in, push it in, and then twist it. And then wherever it's at, as you tighten the bolt, it locks it in. On each of the side rails, I had to enlarge one, this one, and then on the one that goes underneath the bed, I had to enlarge one there.
That's to be able to...
This is the side. This is the one that goes under the rail. It has two enlarged.
And why did you have to enlarge them? Because
the screws, the threaded parts that come in the bed didn't line up with the holes. Gotcha. So okay. Just for alignment purposes. Just so you can align them up. I'm going to use regular bolts to hold. These are the tie down points. Mm-hmm. And they're supposedly are 1,000 pounds. Okay. I'll never have that kind of torsion on it, hopefully. I'm gonna go old school. I don't know if you're old enough to remember or not, but I'm sure not. Back in the 60s, when they first started bringing in Toyotas and Datsuns, all the trucks had these little fingers all along the side and across the tailgate. And you tied down, those were lash points. But I'm gonna go old school. Instead of having them and being able to twist it and move it, I'm just gonna put a lot of them. Because I'm gonna be putting, what the blue tape was for was this is for the attachment for the tonneau, so it can clamp down. Well, if I put underneath each of these, okay, I'm gonna have 6 on the side, and then I'll put probably one in between so that there will be like 8 attachment points. Mm-hmm. They don't need to move. Right. They'll be within under a foot apart. They'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Across underneath the back, I'm going to put 4 on this piece. Just right. Basically, probably right over the screws. If you're really don't need a rail system, don't need a tonneau, there are 4 screws on each side, 4 across under the cab. You could just mount these things with a washer, 6mm bolt, and screw it down, and it's just there. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you want something to tie down, but you don't want to put a lot of money into it, you can. I got crazy with the paint, went orange. If it's too much orange when I get it in, it's not that hard to pop it back out, tape, and I can put a black stripe just down the middle. Right. So then you'll just have 2 thin pieces of orange. Mm-hmm. I've kind of hung it up there. It doesn't look too bad, so I'll probably leave it orange, all orange. Okay, a little update as we're going. All of the rails are temporarily in. I mean, they'll just need to be tightened down, which Randall's doing right now. But that'll give you a look as to what the orange rails look like. And I think it's pretty cool. I like it as an accent in the truck. So next will be placement of the tie downs, I believe. Is that right? Well, the next one will be the placement of the little black bars that this is what the Tonneau will hook to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the reason, I could have probably figured out a way to not use them, but the reason I am, if you look along the edge, there's a rise in this plastic here and down there, where that Tonneau latch is pulling up on that.
Yep.
When it hooks into this, it ain't pulling up on nothing.
Gotcha. Okay, a little update for you. We've got the mounts for the tonneau cover down the sides, as you can see there. And there are 2 of these tie-down points on each one. And then we're going to put some across the front there as well. And then I think we're about done. It is done. You guys can see the tie-downs on the sides, underneath the brackets for the tonneau cover. We have our lovely model here from Trucks R Us. I made that up. You can see in the front, they've got 4, or we've got 4 across the front, and then 6 across the other side. That's it. That's basically the whole project. You could add more if you wanted, but in my opinion, it's kind of overkill. They're spaced about a foot apart or so, and then the 6 on the sides are much less than that. So plenty of spots here to tie down whatever you want. What do you think?
Occasionally I move big crap, and having something that I can tie down with will be handy. The ones on the floor don't always get what I need night time.
Right.
Moved the refrigerator for my son about 2 months back, and there was nothing really to tie to.
Right.
So it was a matter of riding, when we weren't going far, but riding the back with it and try to keep it upright.
Right.
They don't bounce for nothing.
Right. I like the orange that you did. I think with the orange Gladiator board down there, as well as the orange rails with the black accenting that is the tie down, it looks pretty good to me. I think it's pretty cool. So last is to go ahead and put the tonneau cover back on. Once that's on, we'll do a quick shot underneath for what you can see, I guess, as to how it looks completely finished. Got it all done. There's the cave. You can see everything fits in. The tie downs or hold downs on the edge of the tonneau. Plenty of room for this inside. The brackets lined up right. Looks like a good job to me.
And it's orange.
And it's orange, right. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. I'm as happy as I would have been, or maybe happier than a factory.
There you go. All right. Anyway, that's the job. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about it. I'd be curious to know. Worth the effort? Or I'd be curious. Also, real quick, if you did at the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about the Toyota Tacoma. And Rob Motive FST, all about full-size trucks, for now. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.